grow, still can't stop it.
All right, welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Today we have an absolute banger of a video. Make sure you're watching until the end. We're going to explain the next era of XRP. And I want to tell you guys something. I have never been this excited about XRP and the future of XRP and Ripple as I am right now. Okay, and hence why we have the diamond glove on. Okay, I can't show it, it might blind you. Oh shoot, it's kind of broken. We've got the diamond hand glove on, right? The Michael glove. Shout out Michael Jackson. But this is diamond hands, okay? There's a reason, and it's because I've never been this excited for this new era. And this is something we haven't really talked about on the channel yet, but we're gonna get into it. Drop a like, drop a comment if you wanna see more videos, and let's get straight into the video. All right, so to start out, we're gonna take a look at what's been going on in the overall crypto market. Then we're gonna move into XRP and talk about this brand new crazy era that I truly believe will change everything. And then we're gonna talk about HBAR and some general crypto stuff that you need to know. So make sure you're watching until the end. All right, boom. Bitcoin, $113,000. Ethereum, $4,380. We've found some stuff. Megan and I have been doing some research, mainly Megan. She's really good at researching. She's been doing some research, and we found something regarding Ethereum that has convinced us both that this thing will go to 10,000 and possibly upwards of 20,000. Okay, so I am starting to get really, really bullish on Ethereum again. 4,300, it's just tough to buy at that price, but if it goes to 20,000, I mean, that's a clean 4x right there. Biggest gainer today is something called Provenance Blockchain. Never heard of that. I don't like how they're using hash as their ticker. We all know the real GOAT is Hedera hash graph. So they're trying to take that little hash right there. Pengu, unbelievably bullish on the Pudgy Penguins ecosystem. If you're in the meme coin group, we have a free meme coin Telegram group. You've been seeing us post a lot about Pengu. This is literally one of our meme coin long-term holds. And yes, I just said that. A long-term hold. That's a meme coin. Isn't that crazy? Go find out why. That's in the free Telegram. Hyperliquid, $55. I mean, we called that thing at like $10 or $15 a year ago in my free Telegram group, like my personal one, Crypto Mason Telegram. Hyperliquid, super bullish. SWE, super bullish. Hedera still just brewing. We're going to show you some crazy Hedera stuff. Hedera is just sitting there brewing. Now, quick little thing right here. Make sure you follow on Twitter. We're going to talk about why my profile picture looks like that in a second. Make sure you follow at Mason vs. Loose on Twitter. And also follow at MEGBZK. MEGBZK. Megan has been posting absolutely insane tweets recently. Why doesn't it show I'm following? What the hell? Oh, there we go. Very good tweets coming out from her recently. Lots of value. Make sure you go and follow her as well. And if you want to join the Discord, right? You want to join. We've got the VIP membership here. Literally, collectively, we have made millions of dollars. It's, you know, our mod bought his dream car off the group. I mean, you know, past performance does not indicate future performance, right? No, we're not claiming to make you income here, but link is in the description. Now, let's take a look at the XRP chart here. Okay, so I'm on CoinW. This is where I trade XRP. This is where I do all my trading, actually. And if we go to the daily chart, I mean, stuff has been brewing, right? Let's turn off this little indicator right there. Stuff has been brewing, right? And I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good. We're going to tell you why this new era is absolutely coming. Make sure you get a CoinW account in the description. We have 160 XRP available for each of you if you start to use CoinW as your trading exchange. And depending on how much volume you rack up, you're going to get those bonuses. Now, let's get into it. XRP has a new era coming, okay? And this is going to be the era of the spot ETF. Now, you guys have heard about Bitcoin spot ETFs, but I'm going to show you why this is going to define a new era for XRP. And that's on top of the new era we've already talked about with XRP-Fi, right? Decentralized finance on XRP. That is a new era in itself that's coming for XRP. But this is just might be even better, right? So right here, the Bloomberg terminal is confirming that there's 15 pending XRP ETFs with the SEC. Now, because of Trump getting in, he's put a more favorable crypto team in the SEC. So they're going to approve these, right? They're going to approve these. So right away, that approval date for at least one of these is coming. You need to know that. That's just coming. That's going to be a pump day. It will go up on that day. And more specifically, in the days leading towards that, right? We always know that XRP starts to go up before the big announcement, and then people sell XRP and take profit on the day when the announcement happens. So these ETFs will be approved. Now, why is this the new era? Okay, right here, VetXO, great XRP account. He says spot XRP ETF issuers will be large holders of XRP and thus great to monitor on chain. Now, I forgot that we need to put 2 and 2 together here. A spot ETF means that the company or like the institution that made the ETF has to actually hold the XRP asset in a wallet. They actually have to buy XRP and hold it. They have to, right? Whereas other types of ETFs, they don't actually have to hold any of the real asset. So number one, we get the massive buy-in from institutions buying real XRP that could push the price up. But number 2, the most important, is that we can actually monitor their activity on chain. This is already something that is happening for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin has spot ETFs, right? And there's companies like CoinGlass where you can see the outflows and inflows of Bitcoin ETFs, right? So right here, you can see inflows, like a big spike in inflows, always right before Bitcoin goes up. Oh, look how convenient, right? These guys bought kind of the top right here, which is crazy. But what I'm saying is the new era will have tools like this, right? To track XRP ETF inflows and outflows, transfers, all of that will be tracked. So you can see what those big institutions are doing when they're selling, when they're buying. And that will enable a, first of all, fresh, new, gigantic liquidity for XRP. The reason that Bitcoin stays so high these days is because of these ETFs, right? And institutions buying and holding, they believe in the big dream of $1 million per Bitcoin or whatever, 500,000 per Bitcoin. And that's why we always, no matter what history has said, Bitcoin has always went higher. Right here, when this crashed, what did we end up doing? We went higher. When this crashed, what did we end up doing? We went higher, right? Continuously proving every Bitcoin hater wrong, right? XRP has somewhat done the same. If we go on our CoinGecko right here and we turn on XRP, I mean, look at that. No matter where the price has gone, we ended up back at all-time high, basically, right? And hopefully we can get this to continue going up and prove them wrong once again, right? So that's the new era right there, okay? Is going to be spot ETF issuers actually having to hold it, and we can track them. And that's going to help the XRP price mature to where the new normal is just like $5. Like we just wake up and it's a normal day to see XRP at $5. It's just normal. It's like, wow, that's kind of low. Like that type of vibe of like, dang, I should actually buy some. That's pretty low. The new normal. We're creating a new normal. And that's solidifying people to be rich off XRP. The new normal, right? Right now, nowadays, it's very normal to see Bitcoin above 90,000, above 100,000. That's normal. And so what about the people who bought at $10,000? They're all just rich and they can cash out whenever they want. And it's just normal for them to wake up 10x in profit. It's crazy. Let's keep it moving because we had some big XRP or Ripple news the other day. Ripple is partnering with BBVA, which is a major Spanish bank. Okay. So they said they're excited to take our collaboration with Ripple to the next level. This expansion allows us to leverage proven and trusted technology that meets the highest security and operational standards. So they're actually using custody. Ripple custody is being used by one of the biggest banks. Okay, one of Europe's biggest banks is using Ripple and IBM to custody their crypto clients, including XRP, in a fully compliant way. Ripple said they have had big clients for years who would eventually expand their relationship, and BBVA just did that. This account, very good, super good account, one of the best in the XRP community. That's my hidden gem right there. Follow him, follow me on Twitter. I'm always reposting his stuff too. Now, just a little update on the whole XRP thing. Firelight put out this great video right here. I dropped this in my Telegram. If you guys want to watch this, I dropped the link to this, or in the description, I'll put the link too. This just explains how XRP is going to work. So that train is progressing and getting bigger, right? The whole XRP we will be covering that in full. Now, I am really bullish also on the Hedera ecosystem. I'm noticing that a lot of these utility coins are conspiring, it looks like. I don't know. They're all trying to line up their new DeFi wave and this new wave of like great projects at the same time, and they're going to take over, right? So as Hedera DeFi gets bigger and Hedera meme coins gets bigger, watch out for the greed, okay? Greed will creep in, and greed will make people want to rug crypto tokens on HBAR. Look at all the HBAR brands supporting here. Hgraph, Orbit, Thrive. Shout out all these people. Here's Charles Adkins from the Hedera Foundation. He's the CEO. He also, why is his profile picture like that? Let's talk about it, okay? This is because of Gib. Now, big shout out to Gib. We've been on them very early. In fact, we called this as an official meme coin alpha call in our meme coin group very early, right? How do you buy meme coins on HBAR? You can use the classic Hashpack and Saucer Swap combo, or Megan and I have built a product that is actually using HBAR, and it's called the HBAR bot, right? And you can actually use this on your Telegram. So in here, we can buy any token. Now this works on your phone, it works on your Telegram, on your PC. If I go to Gib, right? Let me go to Gib real quick and get its contract address. So if we go here, this is the Gib chart. By the way, we called it like down here, and now it's at $8 million market cap, which is still very, very small if you know about meme coins. But I've copied the contract address. We're going to paste it in, right? And now right away, that's going to allow us to buy Gib right here. So let's buy a big bag. I've got 3,000 HBAR. Let's buy 1,000 HBAR worth of Gib right there. So that we clicked buy 1,000 HBAR, and it's going to process our token buy right now. Okay, so boom, that was pretty fast. We've been working on getting the HBAR bot faster. But now I just bought 1,000 of GIB, and that's how easy it was, right? No weird Chrome extensions, no stupid sign-ins, no annoyingness. Just get the contract address from Dex Screener and paste it on there, okay? So if I go to positions now and I go to my tokens, you can see, oh, I got other tokens in here too. Wow. I've got some GIB right there. That's our GIB we just bought. I've got, you know, some other things, Honk, Dino, you know, a bunch of other tokens. You can sell them. You can monitor positions. Very cool tool. Link is in the description. Let's keep it moving here. I changed my profile picture to GIB, like the GIB logo guy, you know. Hold on, let me go here. You can see it. I put the GIB eyes on him, or Coinman the H Barbarian gave me that picture. Now the CEO of Hedera Foundation is also a GIB maxi, it looks like. No, he's bullish on GIB though, clearly. Yeah, GIB is just one of the leaders. You know, you've got Saucer Swap too. Like if we type in sauce right here, you've got Saucer Swap, which is like the biggest on Hedera, I believe. On the side, let's go to Hedera and let's sort by market cap, right? And yeah, Sauce is the biggest token. Then you've got PAC, and then you've got GIB. Okay, super crazy. Now, I wanted to end off with this. This is my favorite HBAR tweet of all time, one of them. First they ignore us, then they laugh at us, then they write uninformed, poorly researched, and fundamentally inaccurate articles about us, and then we win. And that is the note we're going to end on. I appreciate you all for watching. Drop a like and comment. Join the Discord. Join all the links below. Sign up for the exchanges. Support the channel. I appreciate all of you, and goodbye.